Hello everyone and welcome to Sun, Moon, and Stars Tarot 1111. I am here to do a daily energy update to see what is going on with the collective. And as you can see, we have Sacred Spirit, Everyday Witch Oracle, Everyday Witch Tarot, and Return of Spirit. If you can see that there. Alright, so let's get going. Let's get rid of that noise first. Okay, I'm on my laptop, so any emails that come in, I apologize. Again, when I remember, I'll tell you. I do timestamp oracles and I do timestamp the tarot. So if you want to figure that out, there's always going to be a drop down box in the detail that shows you the timestamps, and also it comes up in the beginning of the video. All right, so let's clear our energy. Holy Spirit, archangels, and spirit guides, please give us clear and accurate messages. What messages do you have for the collective? Please use me as a channel. Please raise the frequency of the collective, and please clear out any energy, negative energy that may be around us at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Archangels and spirit guides and ancestors. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm always on a crunch of time, but let's do this. 30 minutes, we can get this done. Okay, so let's start with... Let's start with... I'm going to start with Everyday Witch. Oh, is this the right one? Yes. Everyday Witch Oracles. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Change and Progress. That's always a good sign. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Air Magic. Funny, I passed 3 feathers on the way to dropping off my toddler at school. Funny how the feathers pop up. Air Magic. Not sure what that's about. I'll read both of you. And we got Change and Progress. So we're moving forward. Alright, so let's see what that says. Change and Progress. So we have... Make sure I got the right book. Air Magic. I think I better look this up. They're not numbered. Of course not. I got lucky yesterday and I just found it. So let's start with page 44, Air Magic. And we have, let's see what's under that. Hibernation and regeneration. We actually got that yesterday about taking rest, needing some rest. So, Air Magic. Without air, there is no life. I'm not sure if you can see this very well. Without air, there is no life. But unlike the earth... Sorry, I'm trying to get this in a good angle. But without the earth element, which is solid and obvious, the element of air is more ephemeral and harder to visualize. You cannot, after all, hold a chunk of air in your hands the way you can rock, so we often use something else to symbolize it, like a feather or incense. But that doesn't make it any less vital an element than earth, or any less powerful, as anyone who has ever lived through a hurricane will tell you. Embrace the power of air with every breath and send your appreciation out on the breeze. Action. There's a simple way to connect with the magic of air, and you do it all the time, breathing. But instead of breathing without conscious effort, take a few moments to sit and really be aware of the air moving in and out your lungs. Feel the power you draw in with every breath and the cleansing that carries away what you don't need as you exhale. If you want, visualize the breath coming in one color, yellow for instance, and the breath going out as another, gray, as if it wafts away negativity. Be sure to say thank you to the element for its gifts. Divination. This card is telling you to do something magical connected to air. You can do the breathing exercise above or stand outside in the wind as you mindfully connect to the power of air. If you have been struggling with health or emotional issues, Light a sage smudge stick and let the air waft all the negativity and illness away. To make a magical connection with air, light a white or yellow candle. If you like, you can place a feather in front of it, symbolize the element. Then light either incense or a sage smudge stick and blow on it. Or if you can be outside, let the breeze do the job for you. Watch the patterns the smoke makes as it rises. Can you see anything in the smoke the way you see shapes in a cloud? Let the smoke waft around you magically, connecting you to the element. This has to me a lot to do with like meditation. And it just so happens that you had hibernation and regeneration. So they're saying like you may be, look, you have meditation right underneath that. I don't make this stuff up. Spirit couldn't be any more clearer. Look, meditation right underneath. What's this? Listening to wisdom. Meditation to dig deep. Okay, so you're needing rest. You're needing meditation. You're needing hibernation and regeneration. So it's time for you to go within. If you need to go into hermit mode, go into hermit mode. They're wanting you to relax. They're wanting you to breathe. They're wanting you to get grounded. They wanted you to come into balance. I feel, and I'm getting this right now, Spirit's telling me there is something that's going to come. Okay? And the reason why they're wanting you to sleep and meditate and hibernate is because you need to be grounded for whatever's about to come. But for whatever's about to come is going to cause a life-changing shift in your life. And that's why you have change and progress here. A life-changing shift is going to happen in your life. Whatever it is, situation that's about to come about. And yesterday we spoke about the storm. The calm that comes after the storm. There's a storm coming. Trust me when I tell you there is a storm coming. And it's funny how air magic, they were talking about a tornado, about air, how the turbulence, it's all around us. So air is real. And even though you can't literally hold it in your hand and see it, it's real if you've lived through a tornado. That's what the book said. Sorry, not a tornado. I don't know why it said tornado. But I feel like it's almost like a tornado that's going to like happen. Like in your life. It's going to be like chaos. But the book actually said a hurricane. So air, whether it be a hurricane or tornado, something turbulent is about to happen in your life that's going to cause a big shakeup. And I feel like Spirit is trying to prepare you by sleeping, by getting intuitive downloads, by meditating, getting intuitive downloads that way. Meditation, getting grounded as well while you meditate. Because there's something that Spirit needs you to hear, listen to, wisdom that's here at the bottom of the deck. Look, under here you got cleansing body and spirit. So it's you need to be purified. You need to cleanse. You need to meditate. You need to rejuvenate. You need to rest. You need to get yourself back together and get grounded. Something big is about to happen. I'm hearing. Look, even she's saying, I'm hearing. Okay? As I'm saying that, I'm picking that up. And they're saying they're trying to prepare you for it so that you can remain grounded, because whatever is about to happen is going to cause a later shift in your life. But I feel after this turbulence, there will be calm, and the shift that's coming is something that's going to change your entire life, but I feel for the better. Okay? So yes, and you may go through something rough, but just understand it's only for a minute. And right after that's all over and done with, things are about to shift for you. What do we have here? Let's go into Return of Spirit. What messages do we have for the collective? Recognition and immunity. See? They're trying to get you, and I heard this earlier today, immunity is about, and love is at the bottom. So maybe you need to speak in love or do something in love or do everything in love. Immunity. I don't know what this immunity is, but also not only do you need to get grounded, you need to get sleep, you need to hibernate, you need to listen, meditate. I would also work on building immunity, your immune system as well. Let's go to change and progress. Water is all about movement and change. It wears away rocks over time to create canyons and carve out the countryside where it runs. Even the calmest lake is always moving, and the ocean waves are constant flux, ebbing and flowing with the tides. We can tap into the power of water to help us with our own movement, using its energy to help us make positive changes in our lives and move forward towards whatever is next on our path. Action. Change can be frightening, but there is no progress without change. Think about the Nile River in Egypt. Every year it flooded, which seems destructive. But those very floods that nourished the soil, making the lands of the Nile Valley among the most fertile in the world, and allowing them to build an amazing civilization. Use the flood times in your life, your own life, the times of trouble that seem out of your control, to push you in the direction of positive change. But also remember that water can be directed, and make sure that your energy is taking you where you want to go. Divination. I'm sorry, I gotta stop here. So even this card is saying it. There's some major changes going to happen to your life, but at first it's gonna seem like trouble, or it's gonna feel negative, or it's gonna feel like a lot of turbulence. But they're saying just go with the flow, because it's whatever this craziness that's about to happen in your life is going to bring forth a positive change for you. And I just said that before I read this card. I just said that. Divination. Not unlike the Tower card in the Tarot, this card may be an indication that your life is in a time of change and flux, not necessarily in the way that all of the pleasant when you are living through them. Not necessarily in ways that all are pleasant when you're living through them. But remember that when things fall apart, it gives you the opportunity to rebuild them in ways that are more productive and positive. Or maybe you're finally achieving those things you have worked toward for a long time and making serious progress towards your goals. In which case, hurrah and keep going. Magic. There is a simple way to do magical work for change and progress, and all you need are 2 glasses and some water. You can put them on your altar or anywhere they won't be disturbed. Start with all the water in the glass on the left and the one on the right empty. Each day for a week or longer. You can even do this a little bit at a time, following the changes of the moon, starting with the dark moon and ending up in the night. Full moon. Pour a little bit of the water from the glass on the left into the one on the right. Say, I am moving in the direction of positive change and progress. Really feel the energy of change being boosted by the power of the element of water. When all the water is in the glass on the right, take that energy and do something to create positive change in your life. There's a lot of things going on with water. Yesterday, if you watched the video, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, there was also something about using water to see things clearly and see past illusions. You need to go watch yesterday's video. This has a lot. It's like a continuation of yesterday's video. This is very interesting. So they're talking a lot about water magic. To me, water relates to emotions. So maybe this is also about balancing your emotions, where you can see things clearly, where you can balance and flow clear. Also I'm thinking ebb and flow, where you can flow better. Stop resisting the change. Don't go against the tide. Just flow with it. I'm hearing. This is very interesting how it continued off from yesterday. So I'm sorry. Let's go back to this. I'm sorry I'm jumping around. So let's go to recognition. Recognition. I know I'm going to have to edit this because it's taking too much time. Let me see if there's anything else. Second page here. Okay. It is important that we each feel recognized and seen for our hard work and unique contributions we make to this world. This is why the recognition card has come to you today. The universe does see you and all that you do. You're being given the recognition, love, and support which you deserve. This card can also come when we are about to receive recognition in the physical world as well. You could be receiving an award, honor, or mention. This could be at work or with a community or social group. This can also be on a smaller scale in a small personal way. Either way, you're being seen, recognized, and honored for what you do, whatever form it comes in. Whatever form it just comes in. Just remember that Spirit speaks to us through the physical world and through the mouths of others. Again, if you watched yesterday's video, yesterday we were talking about things that you have the power to manifest from the 5D into the 3D, as above, so below. So it was also talking about manifestations coming from the 5D into the 3D, as it's saying here. It's saying that whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been manifesting, it's saying that Spirit does see your work. Spirit loves you, and He's getting ready to come in and bless you. Wherever you are just beginning or already on a project or idea, be aware that the actions you take now could lead you to being recognized publicly. This could be on a small scale or with the public at a large. Either way, your current efforts will be recognized in the future. No matter what it is you do or how well you feel you are doing it, Spirit is giving you a cosmic pat on the back. You have done well. Now just allow yourself to really take that in. Good job, you. With the empowerment you gain in feeling recognized and appreciated, you will then be given the opportunity to begin to pay it forward. Every time someone you encounter does something which impresses you, be sure to tell them. Not only will you completely make their day, but you will be surprised how good it will make you feel as well. And it's funny because there is someone today that I met a couple of days ago, and she has a beautiful spirit store, and I just happened to go and look at her page and find out more about her because I took interest in her work, and she gave me a personal reading. I just can't read myself to save my life. I don't know why. I think Spirit just doesn't want me reading myself. I just don't get the same messages channeled as I do when I read for the collective. And she has such beautiful work, and I love her store. I love what she puts in her store, and I'll give her a quick shout out. Her name is Spiritualista Tarot. Spiritualista Tarot. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She has a beautiful candle shop. So I just want to give her a quick shout out. And funny, I just told her that this morning. And I like to give people the credit where it's due, because we're all working to get somewhere and get far, and we're all like in a struggle. We're all trying to find our way, and we're all trying to get the work that we're doing and working so hard to get noticed. And when we give credit to each other, and we motivate each other, and when we motivate each other, it's such a beautiful thing. And Instagram, if you're on Instagram, it's such a beautiful community for building what you're trying to do. It's a beautiful spiritual community where you meet other people who are like-minded, trying to do the same thing. So yeah, I just want to give her a shout out, because I love supporting other people and other people's channels. As I just like to pay it forward, because I've had a lot of people reach out and support me in the smallest ways, but believe it or not, like they said, is in the biggest ways. Let's go into immunity. When we are feeling as though we are under attack, you may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. I feel like this is, whatever this is, that's the turbulence. Again, this is a continuation of yesterday. I feel like yesterday was about some kind of karmic cycle needing to close, and I feel this is where the disagreement is going to come from. This is definitely a continuation. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns of behaviors or reactions. This is why they need you to stay grounded. They want you to stay grounded, stay meditating, stay get enough rest, because they don't want you to act out in your old ways. And I told you this yesterday. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. You don't have to try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. The immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation, so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system, energetically, you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside, no longer need to energetically wear a shell or protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. So, if in the past you were the type, I think they're wanting you to speak and speak in love, okay? And you have gifted right underneath here. So many of you are gifted and you got shifting. So I feel like a lot of us are going to be, as a collective, shifting into our gifts. And as we shift into our gifts, it's saying that the old us, we're going through transformations and rebirths. It's saying that the old us is no longer there. You can no longer, and you most likely won't any longer respond. And they're telling you it's safe to respond without being guarded. Because when you're guarded, you respond as if someone's attacking you, when you can just speak your mind and speak how you feel and speak in love without hurting other people or hurting yourself. Because also remember, even though someone comes after us and attacks us, the way you respond back is your own form of karma that you develop for yourself. So if someone attacks you, if you attack back and you go tit for tat, you are just as bad as the person who's attacking you, is what they're saying. So they're saying, speak in love, make your point in love, know that you're protected, know that you're divinely protected. So any situation that comes about that's not in your favor, that upsets you, they're saying, take a step back, think and then speak, breathe, then speak, stay grounded, then speak, turn to your heart, then speak, is what I'm hearing. So they're saying don't say things you don't want to say, basically. Don't react the old you, because your life is shifting now at this point. And as I was saying yesterday, gifts are being downloaded and they will be coming from the 5D into the 3D, because you've been manifesting something and they're getting ready to come down. So we need to prepare ourselves for it. You cannot receive gifts. You cannot receive gifts if you are off balance, is what I'm hearing. So one more card. Let's do sacred reading cards. And we got living light energy. And yeah, I think yesterday too was about energy. Ascended masters, create open communication. So you're telling you, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. And I feel like also they're telling me, if you see feathers, and I saw a few feathers today, that's your spirit guides and your guides sending you information, or telling you that they're around you and they're protecting you at this time, and they want you to protect your energy. And I feel with this immunity, they're saying that they're protecting you because they need your energy to stay in a certain way, in a certain type of form, so that you're able and open and ready to receive these downloads that spirit has for you, that you have manifested from the 5D into the 3D, which is you have manifested from the higher world into the earthly world, the spirit world. So those of you who've been waiting and manifesting, just know that it's coming, and it's coming soon. So let's see, Ascended Masters. Create open communication with others. Listen objectively. Also, if you're communicating with people, you don't have to always be right. Learn to agree to disagree. I don't know if you can see this well. Agree to disagree. I'm really trying here. There we go. Throughout time, human beings have looked to spiritual teachers, gurus, and philosophers for guidance, wisdom in their everyday lives. Regardless of the religious background or affiliation, people gravitate towards those who have achieved levels of ascension on the physical plane. Philosophers, ascended masters, spiritual gurus, and leaders enable those seeking wisdom or higher states of well-being and consciousness to connect to something bigger than themselves in this dimensional experience. While there are many ascended masters across the realm of ascension, they are still on differing levels of ascension. These inner planes assist those seeking wisdom, connecting to specific energies such as light rays, When working with these frequencies or energies, be sure to always invoke or request the aspects that exist within 100% pure light frequencies. Ascended masters will exist with a dual polarity and still have specific purposes and functions relating to the earthly realm. Right now, you're required to connect to a higher wisdom previously shared with a collective purpose. Daily rituals and routine are essential to establish stability through decision-making processes. Open your mind and vision to the signs and symbols from the ascended master realm. Many masters are associated with animals and symbols. Pay attention to art and imagery that you may be feeling emotionally or strongly connected to now as you're being guided divinely. Be consciously aware that the masters are working behind the scenes in your life to achieve a greater outcome. Karmic planning and your unique energetic blueprint require certain learning experiences and events for you to grow and expand your soul and spirit into a new state of awareness. Shadow aspect, refusing to be open to new experience or outcomes. Sacred crystal, hiddenite. Angel assistance, Archangel Metatron, channeling higher wisdom. I told you there's something that you've been manifesting from the higher ups that's getting ready to come down, and you have to be ready to receive it. Affirmation: I am a clear channel of divine knowledge. I share this wisdom with compassion and confidence. And also, they're saying when you are channeling and you're in these energies from that are being given to you by the ascended masters, make sure that you're always in pure light, white light frequency. You don't want to be attracting negative energies towards you. And here you have living light energy. I feel like the collective is definitely going through some sort of ascension process, and you are ascending into a higher frequency, into higher planes, and it's really going to have an effect on you. And you need to be, like I said, in balance. You got to be grounded. You got to sleep. You got to take care of yourself. You can't let people throw you out of whack, because you're going to be channeling some frequencies that you've never experienced before. I'm hearing things that you've never felt and experienced before, you're going to be feeling now. So they're telling you to, like, take it easy, get a balance, and get ready to receive. Understanding that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sounds, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating its permeance through the universe. Cosmic and earthly energy is all living through energy as it stems from the celestial light source. All of the creation, the cosmic Big Bang and its remnants, make up the wonderful and beautiful collective of light, living light energy. It is pure energy that vibrates at its original blueprint. While energy is transformed, transmuted, and recycled across time, its living light energy hums in synchronicity with universal planning. All energy pulses is divine signature, which plants, animals also resonating with living light energy. The very state of their being, biologically unaltered, is an open receptacle to live light energy, with creation in all forms stemming from its divine beauty. Opening yourself to receive living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonized with universal flow and the divine source of all that it is, whole and complete. This energy now awaits you to integrate and unify your heart into all love energy. And we saw love here, didn't we? Everything must be light and love, is what they're saying. And both these cards that we pulled are about light and energy. And make sure you're receiving light, and you're receiving light in a light. Make sure that you're receiving energy that's in a light energy. Currently, you may be discovered reignited a passion for crystals and gemstones, water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, and gardening. These beautiful energies are encourage you to connect with living light energy, to open your heart to natural beauty and the breath of life. And we heard about the air. So it's going in on the air, it's going in on the water, it's going in on the earth, like appreciating everything that spirit has created, and knowing that everything and anything that we touch is a transfer of energy and light. Right now, see the beauty in life. The simplicity of nature and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled, knowing that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living energy such as plants, crystals, or minerals to support your light body through this powerful transition. I told you we're going through some kind of ascension transition, and you're going to need all this to help you to stay balanced. Shadow aspect: hatred, dissonance, exhaustion. Sacred crystal: celestite. Angel assistance: Archangel Ariel. Healthy living, connecting to animals and nature. Affirmation: I integrate living light energy within my heart, mind, soul. I am one. So they're wanting you to take everything that spirit has created and know that everything has energy. Everything gives off energy and light because spirit has created it. So when you feel like you need to be grounded, you need to get rejuvenated, you're not feeling good, or something around you is throwing you off, they're saying to start connecting with the elements: air, water, earth. We're hearing everything: air, water, earth, fire. Fire to create, fire to set the fuel to get in motion, to move. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into the tarot. I did already pre-shuffle. And you know me, I'm a messy reader, so let's get messy. I should have called this Messy Reader Tarot. I'm nuts. So let's see where we are now as a collective. Where are we now as a collective? Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is about you're working on something. You're working on a project. You're working hard. You're trying to make something come into reality. You've been working really hard at something, but it wasn't reversed. So for some of you, they're saying that you need to, I'm hearing, you do need to do more. You're not working on it enough. Maybe you're giving up. They're saying don't give up. Whatever it is that you've been working on, even if you don't see any results, even though you don't see it manifesting, they're wanting you to continue to work at what you've been working on. Whatever you've been doing, like I said yesterday, Spirit's getting ready to come in and co-create with you. So keep doing what you've been working on. You've been working hard at some personal project. It's telling you to keep at it. It was in reverse. They're saying don't give up. Don't let go of that idea, because something is about to happen with whatever it is you've been trying to manifest. What is the next step for the collective? Five of Pentacles. You need to let go of regret, sorrow, anything in the past that hurt you, anything that you felt left out in cold. If someone left you out in the cold, if someone ghosted you, if someone hurt you, if someone made you feel like you were abandoned, or if someone left you with regret and sorrow and left you out in the cold, they're saying you need to let that go. And that's going to be your next step. Your next step is going to be focusing on this, whatever it is you're creating, whatever it is you've been manifesting, and letting go of the past. Because this past regret and pain, you can't change the past. The only thing you can learn from it and keep moving on from it. And right now, you understand, and as a collective, you're realizing that this is holding you back from your full potential. It's also draining your energy. Your energy should be going into whatever it is you're trying to create. And this has been stealing from you. Whatever the situation was, it's been stealing from you. So they're telling you, let go of that past situation. Whatever hurt you, let it go. What is the obstacle? But you are letting it go. Balance. You need to find balance. You need to find out what's more important to you and balance your time. So that's the obstacle. Maybe some of you need time management. Maybe you got a lot going on. Maybe you have a very busy schedule. Maybe some of you are working multiple jobs. Maybe some of you have children. Maybe you have someone you care for. Whatever it is to you in your life that's causing you to be out of balance, maybe emotional, maybe anything that's causing you to be unbalanced, you need to stop. They're saying the obstacle is to find balance, better time management, and weigh out what is more important to you. What are your strengths and resources as a collective? Queen of Swords. Ooh, that is not a strength. But what they're wanting you to do is speak in your truth. You need to cut people out. It did come in reverse. They're saying you're strong because you're smart. Yes, this is usually someone who's single, or someone separated or divorced, more than likely divorced. Okay, this woman has been through a lot. Take it for, if you're a male, you've been through a lot. You've learned a lot of life lessons, so that makes you very smart. You don't only think with your emotions, you think more with logic now. And when you speak truth, and you speak it in love. Okay, this come out in reverse. They don't want you to do that. And the main part of the oracles was talking about that. Spirit does not want you to be in reverse, because reverse is a total bitch, not a nice person. You say things very nasty. Someone can get under your skin, and you're just gonna want to go off on them in the meanest, evil, life-threatening way. Spirit saying don't do that. Okay, so your strength, you can. I can't. What they're saying here is you can speak without feeling guarded. You can speak as if you're not being attacked, because I feel like you've been through so much in your life. When you speak and when you argue with people, it's because you're guarding yourself. And it's always when someone speaks to you and you're trying to make a point get across, it's always like you're defending. You feel the need to defend yourself because you always felt attacked in the past. But you're healing from that, and your spirit guides are overseeing whatever situation that may come about. They're saying they're there to guide you and guide your words. So you don't need to be in that energy no more of feeling guarded and having to attack everyone every time you come into some sort of disagreement. You lash out. You don't need to do that anymore. Your spirit guides and your guides are there to make sure that that doesn't happen. They're saying if you speak in words of love to whatever situation that's about to come about, that's going to cause turbulence in your life, trust me when I tell you, it's saying that they'll be there to guide your words, because you're no longer that person. And not only are they going to guide your words, but they're going to show you that if you change your approach, you're going to see how different the outcome is going to be in something that was so turbulent. In a conversation, in a situation that was so turbulent, you're going to see if you take a different approach, the guides are going to show you, Spirit's going to show you how good the outcome that is going to be than you thought. And then you're going to be able to walk away, and you're going to be more in your power and very proud of yourself is what I'm hearing. Knight of Cups. I feel like there's someone here who's coming to try to offer you a cup of love, and I feel like because it's in reverse, that this is not a very honest cup. And it's like you're looking at this person like, okay, don't come near me because I will cut you out. Don't come here offering me no love, no emotions. Maybe this Knight of Cups hurt you, okay? Or maybe you're not open to taking new love offers because you were Queen of Swords in reverse and she's not really nice, okay? And you're holding back. You could be holding back on emotions at this time and just focused on your money and focused on your work. But it's saying that you don't need to do all that, okay? You don't need to always be so guarded. So they're saying that, you don't have to be so protective be protective, but not overprotective, because you're being watched over. Your guides are watching over you. Your spirit guides and ancestors are guiding you, and they're already protecting what it is that they have planned for you. So you don't have to be so guarded and protective anymore, because your guides and the angels and your team are doing that for you. So they're saying also, don't be so closed off to love. Don't be closed off to emotions. Don't be so closed off to offers. Don't be so guarded. You don't have to be at this time. So they're saying that, you already have your guides and spirit team doing the work for you. Those are your resources. Now they're wanting you to be strong enough to open yourself back up, to be able to express love and emotions, to accept a new love offer that could be coming in, and not be so closed off to love because someone left you in the past feeling sorrow and regret, leaving you in the cold. You don't have to hold back. You don't have to be like that anymore. They're saying you can let that go. And I feel like you're working on that. Okay? What is your new focus or potential outcome? New focus or potential outcome, Holy Spirit, for the collective. 3 of Pentacles. Justice. You're going to get justice. Whatever the situation they call it, and it's going to be fair for both people involved. Justice and spiritual justice is always fair for both people involved. You're going to see once you take a different approach to whatever's approaching you that has got you upset or furious or causing commotion in your life, if you take that different approach, you're going to see how better the solution is going to be for both people. And there, your karmic cycle will close out. Once that happens, once that situation happens, your karmic cycle close out and everything that you manifested comes in because you did the work. You paid, look at her. She's all beat up. Like, yes, you went through hell. You did it all. You suffered. Your life was hard. Times were hard for you. Growing up was hard for you. Relationships were hard for you. But you're going to get justice because the minute you heal, because you've been doing the work, because you've been learning, okay, you're going to see whatever it is that you've been working on is going to manifest into existence, okay? And this is you working on something. You may also be working with a team, or people are going to be noticing your work. Look at her star. Her star is gold. And people are admiring her work. Maybe the girl in the red, her star is red. And maybe the guy in the blue, his star is blue. But look at her star is gold. People may be acknowledging you for your work. Well done. Or maybe this was an effort as a team, or you'll be working on building a team or connecting with other like-minded people. So it's saying the outcome and the new focus here will be not, your outcome would be, yes, you're going to get justice, but your new focus is going to be on getting noticed and getting and admiring the work that you've done and people noticing your work. Okay, so you're going to be working on whatever it is that you manifested. You're going to see come, that's going to be your justice. Your justice in whatever situation you just went through, because I feel like most everyone here has been in a karmic cycle that's getting ready to close out. Once you receive that justice, you're going to see how fast whatever it is that you've been working on is going to manifest. How fast people are going to notice whatever it is you've been working on. And look at the bottom of the deck. This is going to bring you lots of financial abundance. It's going to have you grounded. Some of you may be entrepreneurs. Some of you may be bosses. You're going to step up. You're going to get promotions. You're going to get money. I want to say more so a boss. King of Pentacles is someone who's very grounded, a boss. Someone who makes boss moves, boss monies. They're very grounded. And you're going to be able to enjoy the abundance, enjoy the fruitfulness, enjoy everything that it is that you have created here. Okay? And you got Six of Cups, which is a soulmate coming in. I feel like you have a soulmate coming in, but you also have other options. Right underneath that, you got other options in love and a soulmate coming in. And you may be having to choose at this time. Maybe one of the soulmates coming in could be an earth sign. And also you have a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So you may also be, you may be having a new beginning either with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't always call out signs, but maybe they have it heavy in their chart. So you may be having to choose between a soulmate, someone of the past, or you may have a new love opportunity or several opportunities around you coming in. This also could speak of several career opportunities that you might be venturing off in. So that is the outcome for you. I hope you like this reading. I thank you, and I hope you all have a great day. I love you all. And please don't forget to comment. Let me know how this reading has affected you, or if it's playing out in your world. I would like to know and respond. And don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe. Sun, Moon, and Stars Tarot 1111. YouTubers, and Instagrammers. Please go to my YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you all, and have a good day. Bye.